Oh, hey, you've just caught me and my friends standing here on this slightly inclined plane in front of some trees. Welcome back to Mass Effect on TB Skyn, and we have just successfully completed the tutorial mission, where the Geth attacked a colony and it was a bad time for everyone. So now we need to go to the council to debrief them about how one of their rogue murder agents has become a rogue murder agent who might be murdering the wrong people. Which is unfortunate for everyone. But first, we're going to run around and explore.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Oh, right, there's a crouch button. I forgot about that.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
So you may be wondering about that particular speech pattern. Well, there's an explanation forthcoming.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
So say hello to the Elcor. The Elcor are, in my opinion, one of the cooler alien races that they invented for Mass Effect. Sort of these sort of elephantine, like in terms of their visual inspiration, with a little bit of like octopus structure in the face. Like, very, very cool creatures, with this really cool idea that, oh, hey, they don't communicate with, like, vocal inflection the way that humans do, where we can raise our tone or bring it back down low if we want to sound more intimate. But they use, like, scent, they use, like, tiny little body movements, all kinds of things that don't translate into vocalizations, and which, if you are a human, you probably can't read, or indeed any other species than the Elcor. So they came up with a linguistic system where they just, like, say, oh, this is the mood with which I am trying to express what I want you to understand from my speech, which like, that's cool sci-fi. Like, imagining, okay, what if you had a species where just, like, they don't have that same programmatic impulse in their brain that we do, where we are so good at reading our, like, human body language, where we're so good at doing, like, little tiny inflections with our speech, and then you need them to communicate with humans. How do you do that? Well, it's a novel solution. I really like them. Here's a Volus, by the way.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Well,
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
anyway, yeah. It's like he's... So there's something going on here. The Volus being very sort of resentful of, like, how much power the humans have and how fast they've been granted it. It's like, it's not wrong. Like, within the fiction of Mass Effect, it's like humans showed up 30 years ago, and now they're like, we demand a seat on the council. We demand to be made specters. We demand influence. We demand power. We demand to be listened to. We demand to be respected. Like, humans show up, and we make a lot of demands real quick. It's one of the interesting things about the characterization of humans in Mass Effect is that we are this species of, like, incredibly impatient, very entitled creatures.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Like, for
Goodbye,
example,
Ambassador.
Yes.
these guys were
good
instrumental in
day,
establishing
Earthbound.
galactic economy. These dudes have been around, like, for centuries, but they have a shared tiny little office here on the Presidium, whereas our ambassador dude, who's been there for 5 minutes, has this huge motherfucking thing. Like, it's there in the game. This thing of, like, hey, the alien species in Mass Effect might have some, like, fairly decent reasons to be a little suspicious of humans and resent them a bit.
Welcome to the Presidium.
But yeah.
To be your guide.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Huh. That voice line loaded in a little late.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome
Right,
to the
we could talk to Avina over here, but she's just an AI and she'll give some really boring canned responses, so I'm not gonna bother. Instead, we're gonna see what's up here! What is up here? Doors. Rooms. Elcor.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Ah, Codex. Yada, yada, yada. And weird spider-looking creature. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to draw my guns. We'll discuss those guys later. I think we'll get introduced to them at some point, to what they are and what they do and why they're interesting. Because they are interesting. Let's see. Oh, hello.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
I'm not going to argue with him on that one.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Yeah, not
I'll be
going to argue
going
with
now.
that either.
Goodbye, Commander.
La da 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 da. Let's go over and hack his computer. That seems open over here. Yoink. Let's see. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you've been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few of us understand. No, few understand. Fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. I think that's a side quest. Isn't it? Oh, yes. Citadel quest. It is a Citadel quest. Yes. Good. We shall pursue this Citadel quest a little bit later.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Could you not?
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Yeah, so one thing. Ashley is...
Well, they built
Ashley is a little bit racist, a little bit a lot, and a lot of the humans are a little bit a lot racist towards aliens. So there's that. That'll play a part in the game, believe you me.
Never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Frederick.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
That's an
Is there
unfortunate
something I
hairline.
can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay. Anything out here? Oh, no, another one of those.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander.
Yeah, no, he just gives us, like, more directions to go around the Citadel, as I remember. There's a number of NPCs like that who, like, mostly just exist to, like, do a little bit of flavor building, but mostly just exist to, like, point you in certain directions, and so, like, if you got lost or something, they'll sort of help point you in the right way. We want to go across the river on the bridge to see this, So we've heard about this Asari consort from, like, two sources now, right? From the Elcor, who was quite upset about her leaking something, apparently, and then from this soldier who was talking about her like she was... well, you'll see when we get there.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
That right there, that's a keeper. Wait, hang on. Is that an NPC I can talk to? Nope. Okay. Yep. Let's just walk in here. Hello.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, that's not what they're making her sound like.
In the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
So, Nelina's character design there, like the outfit that she's wearing, that's a nice looking outfit.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Yeah. Anyway, so the way that this game frames the Asari, actually, let's hold on a sec, because I think if I'm right.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina.
Ah, I am right.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
So the way that this game frames the Asari, and the way that they're coded, so the consort, we had this like upset diplomat. It's like, I told her things in confidence, and she leaked them to the so-and-so. And then the soldiers were like, oh my god, man, like she's like, oh my, she's like a girl, but you don't have to fuck her. That's amazing. You can just talk to her. Like the soldiers having this conversation about, oh, she's not like girls back on Earth, man. She's way better. Like that shit. And then we talked to Nalina. It's like, my specialty is touch. I can find every pressure point on your body and relieve it. Like, what the framing here and the coding, like the way the Asari are coded, and I don't mean that in terms of like game code, but in terms of like visual and aesthetic coding, is sex workers. Like that's what's going on here, and that was never more on display than in that little cutscene with the consort, as she was like gently sort of caressing her hand across the wall in a sensuous way, and the camera was panning down to watch her ass as she's walking up the stairs. The camera and the way that this game works and the way that it treats Asari characters especially. So remember how we talked about the Planet of Hats in the first episode, right? Like the Planet of Hats trope, which is this thing of like each species in a sci-fi story has a tendency to like represent one concept. And we saw that with the Elcor and the Volus, like with the Volus being these like short, stocky little suit people who like, oh, we're good at finance and trading, but we're terrible at fighting, all of us. And the Elcor was like, we don't like to travel much. We live in self-contained family units. And we like, where each species sort of just has like a set of traits, and then every member of the species falls under that. The trait for the Asari is sexy, alluring, exotic space babe. Like, that's the thing that they embody in the Mass Effect universe, in the same way that the Turians embody, like, stark militarism. And, like, Krogan, we'll get to them, and so on. And that comes across in, like, some... It comes across in some ways. Let's put it that way.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Irresistible, huh? Yeah. Well. Hello.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
You wanted to speak with me?
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
That's touchy-feely for a stranger I've just met. Okay.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Yeah.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Yeah. So, sexy, alluring alien space babe. That is what the Asari are, especially in the first game. There's more to them than that. Like, there's a lot more to them than that, especially in Game 2 and 3. We get to see, like, a much more multifaceted picture of the Asari as like, culture, as a people. But in Mass Effect 1 especially, like, the framing and aesthetic with which the game engages with the Asari is very much, ooh, hot alien babe. Like it's on an episode of Star Trek and they have come to the sex alien planet, like, and the episode is about to deal with, like, sexuality in some ham-fisted way. And that's, like... Again, it's not a trope that Mass Effect invented at all. It's something that's common to the genre, but it's one of the points where we import some of the problematic attitudes we have towards, like, sex workers and towards women into our science fiction. Which, you know, it's like, and I don't want to frame this too much like it's a huge criticism of, like, oh, Mass Effect sexist game, because no, it's not really it. It's just that the storytelling in the game, the dialogue, and, like, the words and like the actual writing of the game tries very hard to present them as something more interesting and multifaceted. But the way the camera frames them, the way that they are character designed, tends to fall back on tropes and ideas that come from, like, more reductive representations of women. For example, like the outfit that they were wearing in the consort's place, with, like, where you have, like, this long flowing robe suit thing like this lady's wearing right here, but then the whole front is just cut off, and then there's, like, a bathing suit underneath because they're sexy and alluring. Like that kind of framing where the visuals and the aesthetics are constantly telling us to treat the Asari like they're a species, like, essentially of like horny alien sex babes, even though the narrative is trying to do something else. You might remember also the lady who was with Saren in the scene in the previous game, who had, like, a boob window that went down to here. Like, she's a villain. Like, she's a antagonistic figure and a very important one, but the way that she's framed as a character design is hot alien lady. Which, you know...
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
Oh, wait, already asked that one.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Right. So, that is a Hanar. We'll talk about those in a second. Let me just, what do you have for stuff and things? Oh, you have some very powerful things, actually. Some really good armor that I absolutely cannot afford. But mostly I just want to sell things, anything worth taking. Yeah, nah, I'm good. So, Hanar, they are an ocean-dwelling species, actually, who are capable of traversing on land. who all look like that, pretty much. And in case you're wondering whether there's Rule 34 of them, oh yes, absolutely there is. Of course there is. Which is, like, valid, because, like, even in-game, like, in I think it's the second Mass Effect game, you can actually find, like, a porn magazine, which is specifically, like, alien fetish stuff, and, of course, the Hanar are featured. But they, again, like, one of the very interesting species that they created for Mass Effect. Like, I can't remember where or when we'll get into more of, like, Hanar culture and species, but they're very fascinating, they're interesting. And they don't play a big role in the game at all. Like, you'll never be in combat with one of them, for example, which is probably fine, but you'll notice that all of the squad mates that you can have in this game, all of the companions and everyone who's playable, are all basically human. Like the Turians, the Krogans, the Asari, the Quarians, we'll get to those characters as we get there. They are all characters who can be animated with the same basic human skeleton, with the same basic human animation rig, more or less. So that they can all do this. So they can all pull out a gun and hold it up like that, and like take like a gun stance and go into cover and like play out all the same animations that Shepard does, basically. And that's one of the disappointing things always about Mass Effect, is that like you have all these incredibly interesting, fascinating alien species, but none of them ever get to be in your party. You only get the aliens that can be animated like pretty much like as though they were human beings in costume, which is like, oh, but like it's just so cool. It's the tentacle monster, and like the Elcor is like big, like sort of semi-gorilla shaped bodies, like, oh, it'd be awesome. But no, you just get like whoever can be animated like a human, because that's basically a budget constraint. It's a lot easier and a lot less resource intensive to just create 1 or 2 or 3 animation sets for human characters, rather than having to create like a myriad of interactions and like special animations for characters who are non-human. It's an unfortunate fact of game development that affects us here.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Sure.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Honestly, yeah.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Don't lump me in with that, please. Elites.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
This place is a little too perfect. We're hiding something.
It's called urban development, Ashley. Right, what else? All right, we're going to go see a Turian general about not being like a dick to his ex, basically. Well, not his ex. So, yeah. Leave it. I'll leave it for later. Okay, there isn't anything else in the Presidium that I want to... Yeah, maybe there is. Let's go look. Yada-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, statue of a mass relay. How nice.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Ashley, please, for the love of God. Okay, that's an elevator. That'll take us somewhere else.
Welcome to Citadel. Allow me to
all done?
be your guide.
All done. Like, Ashley just says these things, man. Jesus. Oh, wait, no, that's not where I want to go.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
So the elevators in this game famously are used to mask loading screens.
You happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
And characters, like, there's a lot of conversations that characters will have on these elevators that sort of advance, like, their character interaction. None of them are crucial to lore or story, but they're just kind of nice and fun. Little character building exercises. Anyway, that's not where we want to go yet, because that's going to advance the story, and we don't want to do that. We want to take the transportation services, or maybe we want to go in there. What's in here? Haven't been in there yet. What's behind door number something? Oh, piss off. Apparently I must go and advance the story. Fine. Can I take a cab there at least? Please? Please? A cab? A car? A thing that's faster than walking? There's one over there, right? Like, that's one of them. I can take that one. Let me. Nope. What the hell? I feel like I was walking past, like, car things every 2 minutes a second ago. Okay, well, elevator it is. Really is a nice place, the Presidium. I can only dash for like 2 seconds. Oh, there it is. It's the console. You, here, get. All right, fine. You can have your report. Oh, that's back to the elevator. This way. There he is.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Hello.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Oh, I'll come find you later, buddy.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Yes, I do. I'll come find you later, buddy. We are gonna have such adventures, you and I. Just spoiler warning, he's an optional squad mate that you can take with you if you want to.
And we want to.
Let's see, I don't think there's a lot of NPCs to chat up in here. No.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
Yeah.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call him a monster for that because, like, yeah, that's how power politics works a lot in human societies. Anyway, you notice how when the council were like, well, we don't have any compelling evidence against this guy, so we can't really convict him of anything. The whole, like, the way the whole scene was framed was this, like, this tragic miscarriage of justice was but, like, it's not like their objections were, like, unreasonable. Like, you have one traumatized dock worker who said he saw a guy and he thought he heard the name Saren, and then one guy shot the other guy. That's, like, that isn't enough evidence to convict someone of anything. Like, that's a reasonable thing that the council said. So, like, yeah, they can't convict one of their top agents based on that, unfortunately. Because there's no physical evidence, because the dude made pretty damn sure to get rid of it. But the way the scene is framed is just like, oh my god, how could they possibly? Oh no! The justice has been tragically miscarried. Which I always thought was funny. And part of that is because the game wants to encourage you to think in terms of renegade. Like, in terms of, okay, well, let's just go outside the law and do what it takes to get the job done, kind of thing. Which is the moral tension that the game is operating with, like the Paragon Renegade thing that it's got going on. Anyway, it's just a little bit funny. There's like, yeah, like one person's testimony in the middle of a war zone is maybe not enough to convict a guy of a crime for which we have no other compelling evidence, so...
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
I would argue that if you only sell to the highest bidder, you're very much picking a side, actually.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
I mean, that's, yeah, it's sort of, again, power politics.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Thank you for the info dump, Captain. Let's go see our boy. Whomst is over in the direction that is hereabouts, I think. What's up, Ashley?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
I like that fountain. It's very soothing.
There are two kinds of people.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Yoink. Right then. It's a side quest we can do as we run around the Citadel, doing other things. Is there something else I need to do here? No. No. We can go directly to see Garrus, and then we can head to Korra's den. And, ooh, we're gonna find some fun characters there. Eventually. I can't remember if you find them right away, or... interesting.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
I'm sure you do, space racist.
Welcome to the
Scan.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I didn't.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Let's go scan that guy over there. Oh, Mr. Keeper Spider-Man!
You're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
Oh, shut up,
This
cop.
one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Scan. I'll take the experience points and money. Dun, 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 dun.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
No.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
No, we don't want to necessarily help it. Okay.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables.
Undesirables.
Keep the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Anyway, ACAB, but also,
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
damn it, I don't have enough charm points.
I'll be back.
Well, can I put more points in charm? No. Not yet. Okay, well, that'll just gonna have to wait. Fine. It's just gonna have to wait. Anyway, like, not much sympathy for cops, but also Captain Jehovah's Witness over there. Maybe not. Maybe not. A gentleman's club.
That's her.
Anyway, hello, assassin. Let's see. Let's just punch you with that. Ah, that missed. Hello. Oh. He had a shotgun.
Those were Saren's men. Clear.
He had a shotgun. I took a lot of damage there. But yeah, we're getting to the point where I probably can't just brute force my way through anymore. So remember what I said about how Asari tend to be framed as sex workers? Yeah. There's Harkin. Don't want to talk to him yet. There's the general. Hello, Jenna.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Yeah.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Caden.
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
I need more charm points.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am, a tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
Do you really want to be remembered this way?
No, I'd rather not be remembered at all. But I see your point. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
Dick.
Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
What an asshole.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women,
Shut up, Ashley. Really? Okay.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
No. We're gonna get caught so much in the middle. Anyway, hello.
Hey, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garrus is.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you say? He must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
One more chance. Tell me where Garrus is. Now.
Okay, settle down. You went to speak to Dr. Michelle, over in the med clinic on the other side of the wards.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What's it like working for C-Sec?
You mean, what was it like? The Executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. C-Sec was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file.
Fuck you.
Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file.
Fuck you.
Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file.
Fuck you.
Damn witch hunt.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for C-Sec isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody.
As they should!
Inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
Piece of shit. Fuck that guy.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Can I not just shoot him? Like... No, the game won't let me pull the trigger. Me.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex.
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
No.
I got business here, but not with you.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't leave any dead bodies behind when we killed those two guys. Very convenient. What else is down here? Hello, Morlun.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Let's see. Standard items. Very expensive items, too, I see. What's that? That's a auto pistol. Okay. Medium armor. Can't wear that. Can't afford it either. Nah.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
Is that all? Just a shop? Okay, fair enough. Yoink. Running at the door until it opens. To the medicine clinic. Scan the keeper. Yoink. Get the money. That's the Met Clinic. Okay, we'll go in there in a sec. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. All right.
Commander Shepard? I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
No promises, but if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Anyway, Harkin is a good character, by the way. Like, pretty accurate representation of, like, really fucking corrupt cop. like the cops who just, like, I can't even kill anyone and steal money. What the fuck's the point of being a police officer? Like, that kind of person. Let's see, what else is up here? Anything? Not much of anything. What about here? Yep. Oh, that just leads back down to Cora's den. Okay. Guess I should have known. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Please dash, would you? Thank you. Yep. Elevator? Elevator. Don't want to go on the elevator. I want to go to the Met Clinic. But first, I want to go to a place that isn't the Met Clinic, which is this door over here, behind which there are things. Hopefully. Something. Okay, more hallway, but that's also a thing.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, then. I can't help you.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
So, if you can, remember this.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
I think I'll be going.
Yeah, I don't really need to shop right now. Keeper scan.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Oh, hello, Conrad. Hello, Conrad.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Hello, Conrad. Conrad is another character whom you should try to remember, if possible. He is gonna come up in a... but much later. And it is impressive. Like, I will say one thing that is, like, fundamentally impressive is how much of just the incidental little stuff that on a first playthrough you would never think twice about, that actually does end up, like, making little changes. Like, making things just a little bit different here and there as the series goes on. And so I'm kind of trying to hit those flags.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doug. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Probably shouldn't. I kind of don't have a lot of health right now.
Clear.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Glad I could help.
Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the C-Sec Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Finally, getting rid of the goddamn humans. Like, if I don't run with Ashley much more in this game, I'll be a happy camper, frankly, because... she's a good character. Like, she's... Like, genuinely, I think Ashley is a good character. It's just, she's also...
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the Ascension from the inside out.
Oh, shit, that's the Ascension.
Really?
I even got to meet the commander.
Matriarch Ladanya. You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
You.
Just look at that ship. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the rest of the Asari fleet combined.
Hopefully she'll never need to use it.
Foreshadowing. Garrus!
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino.
I have Garrus in my squad. I should give him abilities. He should have those. With which to do things. Let's upgrade your armor. Get you that shield boost. Get you an upgrade to your sniper rifles, and we need you to get 6 points in that in order to unlock sniper. Okay. Decryption, we don't care. First aid is probably good enough. Good to have. Turn agents. Damping. Ooh, actually. No. Let's unlock assault training. Get that going so you can get your adrenaline burst. No? Can't have that yet? Okay, fair enough. There we go. Hayden, why don't you unlock some medicine stuff? Thank you. And me, I have points. I want to put them in charm, but I can't yet, so I'm putting them in... probably in barrier, frankly. But also... to start with, I'm just going to put them into the abilities that get, like, a useful out in the field. We'll do that. That'll work. Yoink.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Do you know a C-Sec officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back up. It's kind of what C-Sec is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, C-Sec gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Even aliens. Fucking goddammit, humans! Could you just not be racist for 2 seconds?
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other C-Sec guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Oh, that's a
probably real busy.
Naive trust and authority you got there, kiddo. If they were so bad, people in power wouldn't use them to enforce their politics, would they?
Well, Garrus, any regrets about leaving Citadel Security?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way, I'd say that beats C-Sec.
Well, we don't lack for excitement, that's for sure.
I think that was a little bug there. I don't think that piece of dialogue is supposed to trigger yet. Oh well. Let's go find Rex. Where? Ah, there he is. Hello, Rexy boy.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Hell yeah, we are.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
More party members, no more boring humans. Ah, Rex. It's been a while. Good to see you again, buddy. Let's see. I would like you to have... Dun, dun. The ability to equip heavy armor would be nice to have for you, but other than that, let's just get you that and some more health. That'll do the job. Yeah. Okay, anything else we can do here at CSEC? Well, if there is, actually, it should probably wait, because we're coming up on an hour and a half, which seems to be about the length, certainly of these early episodes, should shake out to, because otherwise, this end up going very, very long. Because it's a long game, and I do want to get through it, because I want to get to Mass Effect 2 and 3, all the really, really good stuff. We have so many good things ahead, my friends. And if you want to see those good things, you can like, comment, and subscribe down below. The algorithm make number go up, so make video show people, is how algorithm works. So if you want to help me out, you can do that. I have a Patreon, a merchandise store, a tip jar. You can use them if you want to. They help me pay for my rent, and also for the editor who helps me with some of the videos on this channel. Yeah, and, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Wear a mask, wash your hands, take the vaccine, and try to act in solidarity with those who are working to make the world a better place.